Hello, my name is Leopoldo Armesto, and in this presentation I will introduce logic instructions with Facilino. So, this is the outline of the presentation. I will first introduce the material that we will work with, then I will introduce the specific instructions that we will work in this presentation, and then I will introduce you three specific exercises that use these logic instructions in Facilino. So let's start with the material. It's as usual the Wemos D1 R32 board together with the Arduino multisensor shield. In this presentation we work with logic, and in Facilino we have several types of logic instructions. We have relational instructions which compare numbers. We have binary operators like AND or that perform the logic, the Boolean logic. We have the negation, and we also have bitwise operations that they perform the AND or operations but at the bit level, so they require numbers. Additionally, in this presentation we will use variable decoration and some of digital read and write instructions. So let's move to the examples. In this first example, what I'm just simply showing to you is the logic for performing an AND operation or an OR operation. Here we're using the two switches that they are available in the multisensor board. They are connected to digital pins D2 and D3. So here what we're doing is that whenever we push both of them, so they are low, then I will show, or I will blink on the LED connected to pin 12. Then if I push one of them, then I will then blink the LED connected to pin 13. So in this other example, here what I'm doing is a bitwise AND operation. So basically what I'm reading a number that I will introduce on the console. So if this number is even or odd, then I will turn on the LED connected to pin 12 or the LED connected to pin 13. So the operation here basically what it's doing is doing a mask between the number I receive. It's an integer which has bits, and I'm just simply doing a mask with the number 1. So number 1 is the lowest significant bit is 1, but the rest of bits are 0. So if I'm doing the mask, an AND operation here bitwise, then I will erase and I will force that whatever number I take, it will be, the rest of the bits will be 0, and the least significant bit will be 0 or 1, depending if it's even or odd. And that's what I'm doing here in this example. And then finally here, what I'm doing is I'm reading the potentiometer value, which is connected to pin A0, and this value could be, depending on the range or the position of the potentiometer, could be a number between 0 and 4095. So here what I'm doing is I'm dividing this into 4 ranges. So if it's below, let's say 1023, then I switch off the two LEDs. Then if it's between 1024 and 2047, then I switch on or I turn on the LED connected to pin 12. If it's on the next range, then I will switch on, turn on the LED connected to pin 13. And then if it's on the range between 3072 and 4095, then I will turn on both LEDs together. Okay, so thank you very much. In this presentation I have introduced you logic instructions that we can use in Facilino.